Howdy folks, I hope you're doing well. Today we'll be checking out the Williams Pinball Volume 4 pack, which contains recreations of the solid-state tables, Whitewater, Red and Ted's Roadshow, and Hurricane. First we'll start off with Whitewater. What you're watching here is snippets from Majestic Pinball's Whitewater pinball tutorial and gameplay, which features a color DMD, which was not included as part of the original release. A link to Majestic's video can be found in the description below. Whitewater was released in January 1993. It sold 7,008 units and ran on the Williams WPC Fliptronics 2 MPU. Its notable features are 3 flippers, 3 pop bumpers, an upper mini playfield, a left out lane kickback, multiple ramps, and a Whirlpool funnel. There's also an interactive Bigfoot figure that needs to be distracted to let the ball come into his cave. Bigfoot turns and spins his head for certain shots as well. Moving over to Red and Ted's Roadshow, the footage that you're watching here comes from Arcade 2018, SK 2018. A link for that can be found in the description below, as well as a link for the original promo video. This wide-bodied table was released in October 1994. It sold 6,259 units and was built on the Williams WPC Security MPU. Some of its notable features are 4 flippers, 3 pop bumpers, 2 slingshots, a shaker motor, 2 manual plungers, and of course those 2 talking heads that would swallow the ball. This table also featured the unlimited ball buy-in if the owner-operator enabled it. Country singer Carlene Carter provided the voice of Red. Carlene's song Every Little Thing plays during the multi-ball and jackpot modes. It also plays during the Super Payday Wizard mode as well. Last but not least, we move on to Hurricane. The video for this one comes from Morgan Flipper. A link to it can be found in the description below. The table was released in August 1991. At this time, there's no data as to how many were actually sold. It was built on the Williams WPC Dot Matrix MPU. Some of its notable features are 2 flippers, 3 pop bumpers, 4 stand-up targets, 2 ramps, 1 3-bank drop targets, 2 rotating Ferris wheels, and a mechanical back box that spins the Hurricane roller coaster. Now that we've taken care of the history and whatnot, here's what we're going to do. First, we'll start with the FX3 version, followed by Pinball FX, then the ALP 4K release. Everything is shot, edited, and presented in 4K at 60 frames a second, and I'm going to keep my mouth shut until gameplay is complete. If you're curious about the PC that I'm using, it's a custom build that I put together in February 2024 from parts that I picked up at Micro Center. I put a part picker link for the machine in the description below for any of you geek types that are like me that are interested in knowing what's going on underneath the hood. Alrighty, folks.
Let's do it.
What kind of throw is that? Take your best shot. Thrill, chills, magic, rises. Hurry, step right this way.
Time to go to work. Let's fire that thing up. Wednesday. Thursday. That's jump.
We interrupt this broadcast. Construction accident. Man trapped in a porta potty.
Stand by for blasting.
Spin the wheel.
Howdy, partner.
So what did you guys think? Before we get into what I think, I just want to say that this was kind of rough to set up and my pandemic build hates me for it. My 3090 gave me the finger throughout the entire rendering process. I'm sure you guys that are watching this on your phone are cursing me out because you really can't see the playfields at all. To get every table to fire off at the same time took me well over an hour. I can't remember the last time it took me so long to do it. I lined up all the tables while watching Arcades Anonymous tonight, which if you guys haven't checked them out yet, you really should. They do one of the best live streams going. A link to those guys can be found in the description below. If you guys haven't left here yet, here's what I think about all these tables. They're extremely fast. My average time on every platform was roughly 2 minutes per game, maybe 2.5. In my opinion, Whitewater is the one that shines the most out of this pack. There's a lot going on and the ramps in this one are kind of unique. Hurricane to me is the weakest one. I played this at Yestercades and I found it to be a repetitive table. Its recreation here is not much better. The main loop is kind of lame and to me it feels like there's just not much going on with this table. Red and Ted's Roadshow is quite fun, although I do find the faces on the playfield to be a little bit creepy. This is another one that they have at Yestercades and I know that they have a lot of problems with keeping those mechanical heads up and running. As far as the versions are concerned, FX3 looks to me to be the most vibrant for all three tables. The Pinball FX version is a little bit dark and the 4K versions are darker still. At 1260, the 4K versions do have that dumbed down look, but they don't look as bad as Volume 9 did. Some of the 1260 tropes are here though. That slightly angled squashed look, the gliding static ball versus the rolling one. Red and Ted's definitely has that higher flipper latency out of all of them, and I noticed that there was a little bit of lag here and there on it. But it's definitely not as noticeable as the latency was on Volume 9. Whether or not you guys should pick this one up, I'm going to leave that up to you. For me, certainly, I don't regret picking it up. I know the kids are going to love Whitewater. I'm sure my daughter's going to be freaked out by Red and Ted. I know she wasn't a fan of the real thing at Yestercades. Anyway, if you have the means and opportunity to check these tables out on Steam, I would suggest you do so if you're on the fence about buying this pack. Steam does give you limited free play on these tables if you want to test them out before buying them on the ALP 4K. which some of you may have an issue with since buying tables on the machine is kind of borked right now. RetroTechX did a great video on the steps that you need to take to purchase this pack or any others while AtGames works on fixing this bug. A link to that video is in the description below should you want to check it out. Well, that's it for this one, folks. I know it was kind of a long one. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Please let me know why. Subscribe and give me another shot. If there's anything you'd like to see me cover, please let me know. If there's anything you'd like me to change or think I could do better again, please let me know. If you hung out to the end, thank you for sticking around. I just want to say I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. And as always, stay safe, be well, and take care.